All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it really has been 3 years since the last time you've seen me on here. And man, has a lot have changed. A lot has changed for sure. See, 3 years ago, I just graduated high school. I made a fishing video as soon as I graduated high school, hoping I would kick off. And realized then that it was probably a good idea to get a big boy job. So now I work a full-time job. But we'll get into all that stuff later. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just have to go with the flow and see exactly what all we got going on today. So let me get to where I'm going, and I will explain the video for you guys. The most important part of the day, Sammy time. Eat me a sandwich. Gonna drink me a Sprite right here at lunchtime. It's right at 11 o'clock on Saturday right now. So October 25th. So Tennessee juvenile season is going on today and tomorrow, so all good luck to all the hunters out there that's hoping to get a harvest this weekend. I hope you guys do good. So the last 3 years, I said I was going to introduce myself, not really introduce myself, but explain where I've been and stuff like that. Just been kind of coasting through life, man, you know, as much as what we can. I got married, you know, I got a wife. Which I don't know if she's ever been introduced or not to the channel, but sure enough, I'm married now. Working a full-time job, just kind of everything else that anybody else would do during life, you know. But that's enough about me. Let's get into today's video. Deer season is like in 2 weeks, and I have not been up to our hunting spot at all this year, other than last year's season, which ended in January. That was the last time I was up there this year. So I'm going up there today. Made a quick trip to Walmart, got some cane blocks, corn, batteries for my trail cameras, and new SD cards. So that's what today's video is going to be about. So I'm going to hop off here right now, eat my Sammy, and then I will see you guys going up to the deer stand. So I'll see you guys in just 1 minute. Does ever get the kind of sandwiches from Walmart like I do? Be careful, because they put the mustard and the mayonnaise in the same color packet. See, that's what this is mayonnaise, that's mustard. I even got them mixed up just then, so y'all be careful. All right, ladies and gents, we are here, which is strange because the last time I was here, they've not logged this road, and they have now. So this road is like super nice, so nice that I could actually take my vehicle up here, and I was like, yeah, it's a Cherokee, of course it can go off-road. Sure, but this is my everyday driver, and I don't want to like mess it up and then be like, uh-oh, how am I gonna get to work? Remember, I told you I had a job earlier. But anyway, so this is so weird to me because I'm used to like having to ride my four-wheeler up here, and now I have my Jeep, which is just strange. So all right, let's go ahead and get started. What we're gonna do here is we got this corn we're gonna put out. We got some other essentials in here, ignore the mess. And then we got some cane blocks. So I'm gonna carry the deer corn, the block. I thought I heard something. And grab the camera, get the cameras ready to take 8 SD cards, 8 batteries, 8 AA batteries, and an SD card. So I'm gonna put that together so I don't get to carry all that crap down there. And then I will see you guys whenever I get back down there. So before y'all say, he didn't grab his orange. Yeah, I did. Actually, I just bought this at Walmart because I forgot mine at the house, and I didn't want to run all the way back to the house to get it. So yeah, I got it. But I'm kind of wishing now, after carrying all this stuff in a Walmart bag and some corn on my shoulder, I'm kind of wishing now that I would have carried a backpack. And I don't really know why I didn't. It's just one of those mistakes you make, I guess, whenever you're in a rush, just like forgetting your backpack. So, man, I love being in the woods, you know. Oh, even if I do got to carry a 50-pound bag of corn down. And there is acorns all over the place up here, which is good. That's really good. So whenever we get down here, like I said, my dad was here earlier. He's already came down here this year, and he actually archery hunts. I do not. He didn't archery hunt down here. He just came down here to put that trophy rock out. And last year, in January's juvenile hunt, my uncle and my cousin came down here and hunted, he put his blind up. So I'm hoping that my blind, or actually his blind in this case, will still be down here. Because if it's not, I guess it's just bad news, you know? So we're gonna see once we get down here how bothered everything is, or how unbothered everything is. So the good thing is the blind is still here, but as you can tell, let me zoom in here, it's laying down. So not the worst news, it's still here. I got a different blind that Emily, my wife, got me for Christmas this year, so I'm gonna use it instead of one of those. Another funny thing is that my feeder is out of the tree, which isn't necessarily a big deal. I can put that back up. But the funny thing about all that was last year I had a picture of a bear, and I came out here after the bear hunt was over in Tennessee. I never did get a picture of him, but I got a picture of him all up in my feeder, playing with it, you know, stuff like that. And then I typically put my camera on this tree right here, and I noticed my camera was gone the last time, like I'm looking for it. Well, it was laying over there. So I thought, yeah, the bear got a hold of it, snake played with it, whatever. Turns out it was a coyote. And if I still have those pictures, I will try to throw them in the video right here. So yeah, there that was. Pretty interesting. I've never seen that before. And then I got a picture of an owl looking right down on it. You guys seen that? That was pretty cool. But we're gonna go ahead and put the corn in the feeder and set the camera up and hop on over to Dad's spot. Got the camera set. Now, let's hop over to Dad's spot and put a camera out for him, corn out for him, and the cane block out for him. But before we do that, I'll tell you what, this empty bag with everything else inside of it is a lot easier to carry than having a full bag of corn out here. It actually feels like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think that I am down there. So yeah, let me show you this blind situation that I'll have to come back and address. See, it's just on the ground there, unfortunately. Here's my little chair that I always use. Oh, it completely snapped that. Here's my chair I always use. I love that chair. I'm gonna leave it here, I'll be back in a couple weeks anyway. Just leave that bad boy right there. And I guess we'll pack this out. Whew, man, I tell you, that was a work of art getting that stupid blind out of there. I'll be honest, I didn't even put it in my Jeep. I just left it right over there. So we're getting Dad's stuff together now. But that stupid blind, it would get hung on just about anything imaginable coming up through the trees. So I just got mad at it. Like I said, it's literally just right over there. But yeah. So there's that. I guess I'll have to get it whenever I got my four-wheeler. That way I don't have to carry that stupid thing all the way up there. And it's really not even that heavy. It's just more irritating than what it is anything. But I will eventually come back for that sometime. Don't know when, but I will. So the funny thing about these cameras is the place that I used to hunt, which I've hunted there my whole entire life, was kind of funny because, what time is it? It's 11:55. We're kind of funny because the guy who lives down there, who don't own the property, thinks that he owns the property. So we've had all kinds of run-ins with him. So we stopped hunting there for the longest time. And then a couple years back, we went back there and started hunting again. And I was getting into it pretty heavily at that time. I was putting my cameras up, my tree stands up, and what have you. And all of a sudden, my camera went missing. I thought it was kind of strange. But there was a tree that fell across the road of the road that I hunted on, and I didn't pick it up or clean it up because I was like, sweet, this is more coverage for me, you know? Well, it was actually ironically on Thanksgiving morning. Me and my dad had went hunting that morning, and I went to go check my camera, and it was gone because I don't have the satellite that you hook to your phone and read them, or a card reader. What I do is I literally take the SD card out, bring another one with me, swap the old one in, put the new one in, take the old one back home with me, and look at the pictures that way. So that's what I do. That's how I flip them out. So went down there on Thanksgiving, it was gone, and just ironically we ran into that guy, told him we was looking for it and stuff like that, and he didn't know idea. So at that point I was like, I'm done with it. I don't want to hunt here no more. It's taking the fun out of it and stuff like that, and that's not what hunting's about. But anyway, that's enough of that story. So, before I end on that, whenever my camera was missing down there, whenever the coyote got a hold of it, I thought, who the crap coming up my camera this time? Because this is private property. We got permission to hunt here, and there's a hunting lease on the backside of it over here, but they're friendly, so they don't mess with us, we don't mess with them, kind of situation. So yeah, anyway, let's go to Dad's spot. This video is not made for me to look out of shape or fat. We just have a lot of hills on the property we hunt. Okay, so I'm at Dad's hunting spot now. I found his chair that he sits in, but I don't know where he put his block at. He put a trophy block out here for him too, and I don't know where it's at. And I don't want to put too many things away from each other, so I'm going to try to find it and do the exact same setup for him, except he does not have a feeder. He just lays everything out on the ground. He's old-fashioned. So I'm going to stumble around here a little bit and see if I can't see where he's put his stuff out. I would call him, but we don't have any cell phone service up here, so I'm gonna see what I can't find. Right, I got Dad set up. Never could find his cane or his trophy rock, so I got his camera there, corn there, cane block right there. I've only been up on his pot like once, so there's a bee on my phone. You can't see it. Do you see him fly away? Anyway, we're gonna head out of here, get back down on the main road, and probably call this one a done deal. So I'll see you guys at the Jeep. I swear, I'm more active than what it looks like. It's just where that hill is just... Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't a whole lot of stuff, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a little bit of a fresh update showing you guys how I get ready for deer season. And I really enjoy hunting. I think I like hunting more than I do fishing. But if you ask me in the summertime if I like fishing more than hunting, then I would probably say yes. But I don't know. There's just something special about hunting, especially whenever you get out to go and do it, and you got your family or friends. Don't get me wrong, hunting by yourself It can be spooky at sometimes, because if you get in a situation to where you don't know what to do, who do you call on, you know, especially if no one's in the woods with you. That's why I highly recommend going with somebody. Not necessarily hunting in the same spot, but like with me and Dad, we hunt 400, 500 yards away from each other. So, which don't seem like a whole lot, but if you go that way, it's pretty far back there. But anyway, I enjoy hunting with Dad. I enjoy hunting with my uncle. My uncle goes with me and my dad sometimes. And like I mentioned earlier, my cousin, I've never hunted with him, just me and him, because he's just 10-year-old. But still, yet, you know, I enjoy this stuff. But yeah, being by yourself gives you time to reflect on some things that you need to reflect on. But hunting with somebody, a family member, a friend, or whatever, gives you kind of a security blanket in a way. So anyway, guys, if you guys like this video, please let me know. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, as far as actually making a hunting video. I've never made a hunting video. This is kind of just the tip of the iceberg of stuff that I want to do. So if you guys have any ideas of stuff that you guys want to see, or something that you're interested in, as long as it's not too wild and crazy, you know, then I will try it. I will attempt it at least once. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, fellas. Like I said, if you like it, leave me a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hopefully within a couple weeks, then I'll make my first hunting video. So we're looking forward. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next time.